Good afternoon from Doug's Urban Garden. A couple of weeks ago we showed you a video on how the bell peppers and the tomatoes were coming along with fertilizing with aged cow manure. Now it's harvest time. We want to get some bell peppers in before the frost comes. We had a little bit of a frost last night. We'll show you some damage on the tomatoes, but they're still good. So let's pick some nice red bell peppers. It's easy, just snap them off the vines. And you're going to see some damage. You won't see this at the grocery store because they'll only pick the perfect ones. This one's a little bit green, but it's okay. You saw last week the abundance of bell peppers, and now, are they as big as the ones you buy at the grocery store? No, because these have not been over fertilized with chemical fertilizer. The fertilizer that's been used on these bell peppers have been aged cow manure. And that's how simple it is. Just break them off at the stem. And we're going to leave these. Like I said, we had a little bit of a freeze last night, but these plants are still doing well. Now you can see some of them. There's some that didn't work well. They're soft, but there's two things we're going to do with them. My wife is going to sort through them. Look how big this one is. Ooh, that one broke off. We'll take that one. So the ones that aren't very good looking, or maybe a little soft, she'll put those in a pot and make stock out of them. On the ones that are really soft and she doesn't want, we'll put in the compost bin. Like I said last week, we need to compost. Take your garden scraps, your kitchen scraps, your cuttings, put them back in the soil. Now we're going to make a video on how to do trench composting. That will be coming up. It's so easy to compost your kitchen waste, your garden material from your yard. So what we're doing is getting these before another frost sets in and we lose them. And anything that's damaged, you can cut that out. Because I did a little research. I was really shocked that here in America, the households throw away over 600 million tons of food items. They said it would be close to, I believe, 2 billion meals. That'll feed a lot of people. Now let's go over here and we'll set these right here for right now because we need the basket. Look at all those beautiful bell peppers. That's a lot, and there's still more to come. Let's go over here to the Somerset tomato and pick the Somerset. I will show you a little bit of the damage that 32 degrees last night did on the tomatoes. Let's pull back the bird net. Now, as you saw 2 weeks ago, these vines were really prolific. Tomatoes are still there. And now we're going to start picking. Let's see what we can harvest today. Let's see, we still have a lot of green tomatoes. We got to do a little hunt peck here. Find the red ones. See if we can have a couple more weeks before frost. And it's supposed to warm up. Look at all those tomatoes. We just gotta have a couple more weeks. There we go. Now there's a nice one. That's what we're looking for. One's got a little end rot. We'll take care of that. That one will ripen up in the kitchen. Let's see what we got down here. Lots of, look how big these are. You just gotta get them ripe. Either that or we're gonna be making a lot of green chili sauce. Ripe ones down here. All different sizes. Look at all those tomatoes. This is just amazing. That's part of the fun of having all these vines, is digging through them, finding the nice ripe ones. Next year we'll probably tire them up more. As you can see, some of the vines got a little frostbite last night. The nights are supposed to warm up in the high 30s, low 40s. And we get another couple more weeks of good weather, good nights, and we'll have more tomatoes. Let's go pick some cherry tomatoes. Don't fall in the tea. We showed you these vines a couple of days ago, 2 weeks ago. And now we're picking some nice cherry tomatoes. We're going to have to remove some of the bird netting to get to some of them. All different sizes. Now there was some, yes, right here. These are black cherry tomatoes. Now this is one of the 14 species of tomatoes that are heat tolerant. Grow very well here in southern New Mexico. They have similar flavor to regular cherry tomatoes, but some people complain that the skins are a little bit thicker, and so therefore they don't plant them as much, but they're delicious. And that's what we talked about a couple of weeks ago. We needed a couple more weeks to get some nice ripe cherry tomatoes. Here we are. these black ones are going to start turning black. They're green now, but they'll turn. And we're just harvesting tomatoes. The nice thing about cherry tomatoes is they all grow in clusters. You find the cluster, you're going to get 4, 5, 6 tomatoes. You're going to have to pull back vines, pull off the bird net. Well, it's going to take quite some time to harvest all these. As you can see, we're going to fill up this bucket before the end of the day. But that's it from Doug's Urban Garden for today. You all have a wonderful day and great gardening.